Now then guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here and welcome back to another episode and potentially the final episode of this Barcelona career mode here on FIFA 22. And today we take on the Madrids, of course. We've got the El Clasico to kick off the episode and Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final. We've already won the league. We want to see the trophy lift. So we will play the Bilbao game, but to be honest with you, we'll play it, but I ain't going to show you loads of highlights. We're only playing it just purely for the trophy lift. If we score goals and stuff, obviously, I will highlight the goals that happen. But that's it. This could be it, man. The end of the Barcelona career mode. It's been a bit of a journey, but to be honest with you, if we do win the Champions League, we smash the league very comfortably. We kind of have a bit of a God squad. I think it makes sense to end it. You guys seem to be craving a new career mode. I've got the next career mode planned already in Germany. I'm going to put some teams up as an option tomorrow in the community post that you can vote on. And then I'll let you guys vote on that for the rest of, well, maybe for 2 or 3 days. And then we'll pick the side and I'll get working on that career mode. But in the meantime, there'll still be Newcastle on the channel and potentially a little bit of something else. But anyway, let's kick off the episode straight away. Let's get into the game against Real Madrid. But first of all, if you are new around here and you haven't already smashed that subscribe button, I would appreciate it if you could do that for me, as we are now pushing towards 3,500 people here on the channel. Also, smash the like button as well. Don't know why I started talking like that. Let's take on Real Madrid. This is the starting 11 for our potential last El Clasico, and it's a pretty strong lineup. Ansu Fati on the left, Torres is starting up top in this one today. Coming very quickly after the last league game, so we've got a few tired players, so I thought it only makes sense that we make a few changes, we make a few subs. That's the Real Madrid lineup. They're a little bit tired. Well, Benzema's a little bit tired, but let's be honest, this team could do a lot of damage. Any team with Harry Maguire needs to be taken extremely seriously. I love it when we get a bit of a light show as well, you know, because that's all Real Madrid have got to enjoy at the moment, isn't it? A little bit of a light show, because they are muddied this season. It's been an awful season for them, a terrible year. They might not get Champions League football, and we can put on some misery here for Real Madrid. If they don't beat us, that puts them even further away from their Champions League goal, which is the only goal they've got, because they've been rubbish. But anyway, I'm not going to pile the misery on too much, because I quite like Real Madrid. But I would like another win here. Always in the El Clasico. You always want to win your El Clasicos, and I definitely want to win this El Clasico right now. And this team could do some damage to Real Madrid, especially if they're a bit tired. Look at how far back Benzema is. Be interesting to see how far forward he gets as the game goes on. That's a terrible pass now. Oh, Ansu Fati finds Ferran Torres, who does really well then to dink that into Ansu Fati, who's going to get onto it. Ansu Fati's still got it. Ansu Fati! Oh, he's dragged it wide of the post. We're starting nice and bright here, which is exactly what I want to see. Nico Gonzalez. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, I tried to get it straight back to Dembele. Dembele then back to Ferran Torres. And Torres has got such neat footwork. It is disgusting. I feel absolutely ridiculously good when he's on the ball. So does Ansu Fati, to be fair. Wijndal there will leave that one going in. Harry Maguire nearly made a huge mistake. No, Dembele. What are you doing on the floor? Get up. We're going to keep him on the pitch as long as possible. Yeah, I cannot deal with Dembele not playing in the final of the Champions League. No, he didn't get back up. He didn't get back up. He stayed down. Dembele, that's a big injury. We might be without a Yathabal and Dembele for the Champions League final. I don't know if we can win it without those two players. Dembele run them riot last time we played against Atletico Madrid. Well, when we beat them 8-0, he did. This is just not... Linus is a good replacement. 86 rated he is, but he's just not as good. He's not as quick and physical and doesn't have the height. That is such a terrible injury, man. I'm so gutted. That's real bad news. I can only hope when we get out of this game, they go, nah, it's only 5 days. He fell a bit funny. He's going to be all right. It's going to be 5 days. Nico Gonzalez tries to go over the top there. Harry Maguire's going to get to it. I'm kind of thinking in my brain that maybe Ferran Torres could play right wing, just because of his footwork. Like, his footwork is great. Maybe Ferran Torres will score this right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I fancy this one. I don't often fancy them, but I fancy this one. Ferran Torres over the bar. I don't know how I make it not loop like that. Sometimes it's really good, but if we're not close then it loops like that. Am I supposed to knuckleball in that situation? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Where's the tutorial for free kicks? Suarez will kick this one long. And he's kicked it long every time so far, which has been a little surprising. Suarez did brilliantly there. And I might get that up to Linus. I do. But he was way ahead of everyone. That's good play, Ferran Torres. Not too good play, though, because that is not where I want Ferran Torres to be when he's getting the football. I want him there. Ferran Torres. Luca Digne getting to it. So close. Valverde there surely goes down awkwardly. He stays fine. No injury for him. Luis Milla. Ferran Torres finds Ansu Fati. Good position for him. We'll take the corner. I mean, there wasn't much more I could do there. Maybe I should have drilled it back across goal. I'm actually going to pull Ansu Fati towards me for this one. I'm going to just drag him here. I'm going to get Ansu Fati doing that. That was terrible, wasn't it? It's going to land to Linus now. Who's still got it? Who's still got it? Nico. That was a terrible ball. Kind of broke down. That was a very, very bad pass there by Harry Maguire. What a shock. Ferran Torres. Oh my God. Courtois with a save. We're piling on the pressure. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited because I feel a goal of brewing. I feel a goal of brewing, lads. I really do. That's a great ball there to Eric Garcia, who absolutely can hit them, I think. Or at least I was trying to hit them. Nico. Oh, let's go, Ansu Fati. He's keeping number 10. He's keeping number 10. Ansu Fati makes it 1-0 here against Real Madrid. And to be fair, we've been all over them. Well, that is the way you want to start an El Clasico. And Real Madrid are looking like the Real Madrid they've obviously been all season, right? Rubbish. So, as long as it stays this way, which it might not do right now. Oh my God, ter Stegen, what a save. I'm going to stop flaming Real Madrid because as soon as I start talking trash, they start doing something. We'll have less of that. Thank you. Linus now. He's got to be clever. I know I've got runners, but just didn't feel like I could get the ball to any of them. Nico now. They're really out of position here. Torres. Back across. That's a lovely play. Straight into Ansu Fati. Surely Ansu Fati absolutely fit. That's what that football was. Fit. And we take a 2-0 lead. Real Madrid have been completely undone. They didn't seem to get everybody back from the corner. They seemed to be all out of position, but we took advantage. Nice to see you are as well. Kind of just putting in those passes. And Ansu Fati, we need this from him, man. Coming into this final without a Yafabal and potentially without Dembele, which is the worst case scenario we could have ever been in. Our two highest rated players, the two best players arguably in the squad, I'm going to play the final of the Champions League. But we'll take it. We're in a pretty decent position right now. We're beating Real Madrid and Ansu Fati looks good. If he goes down injured, we're not playing the final. We're calling the series here and I quit FIFA. Dominate that first half though. If I can play like this against Atletico Madrid, I will be extremely happy. I won't lie. I've been playing quite a bit off camera. I've been playing some Ultimate Team. Toying with it. Maybe seeing a... maybe a mini-series coming. Linus here, surely. Oh, God, that was bad. I take it he's not left-footed, right? He must be right-footed. That was not the one. That was not the one. But, yeah, we've been playing quite a bit offline, doing some Ultimate Team stuff. I want to give the game mode a go, right? I am a career mode guy at heart. I always will be, but I want to give game modes a go. So I kind of got a little bit of practice in. I'm playing a little bit more regularly, so I'm expecting to improve. I don't know what we do upon me improving. Do I change the sliders just to make them difficult for the sake of being difficult? Because where we've got them now, they're fairly realistic in terms of stats for the opposition, but maybe we hit a stage where I just need to make it just hard for me. I want to start the new career before I determine the game's a little bit too easy for me. Because this squad, again, as I've said several times, is unreal. We're not going to have this, especially when we go down to the lower leagues. Went down now. Oh, I tried to get that one into the box. Especially when we go down to the lower leagues. That's not going to be Arsenal. Okay. Okay. That was very, very close. What was that? What was that? We'll take it, though. We'll take it. But anyway, we're not going to have a team as good as this one. Maybe I'm just performing so well because my team is unbelievably nuts. That is a lovely pass from Ansu Fati. Oh my God, what a save. I thought it was straight through. That would have been Wijndal's second goal actually for the club. I think he scored in a sim. Couldn't get it under Courtois. It got a bit too much height on it. You can call me superstitious, but I am not worried that Ansu Fati is going to pick up an injury. I'm bringing him off the pitch right now. Yusuf Demir is coming on. So we could rely on Ferran Torres quite a bit in this final. And Jesus Ferreira. Yusuf Demir now. Oh, well defended. Eder Militao. I'm a huge fan of Militao as well, but that was really well defended. Here comes Hazard. Not really had an impact so far. So true to life in his Real Madrid career. Mats Hummels has had a huge impact, though, at Barcelona this year. Ferran Torres now will find Yusuf Demir. And there hasn't been many moments he's done this. And I'm hearing that Yusuf Demir in real life, actually, will be leaving Barcelona. Liners! There we go, baby. 3-0. Piling on the misery on Real Madrid. If we do another season, we probably would sell Yusuf Demir as well. This is a weird episode to record, right? Because I sit here and I don't know if we're doing another season or not. And I genuinely think we probably not, regardless of winning the Champions League or not. I think I've already got in my head now. We put this one to one side. We've done 2 seasons. I think you guys already know that the squad is really good. We've done our job of rebuilding Barcelona, I guess, to a degree. We've won La Liga and got to a Champions League final. Maybe it's time to move on to Germany. But I think either way, I'm kind of leaning towards that. But who knows? If people, type in that you guys have a huge impact. If you guys are smashing the comments going, no, Yorkie, I want to see another season, then I will do another season. It just kind of depends what the fan base is saying. Oh, my God. Yusuf Demir's come on and he's having a blinder. I tell you what, I'm not too worried about Dembele being injured no more. Linez is catching fire. Right, on comes McKinney. Let's get him on the pitch. And this happens a lot, though, When you go a couple of goals up against the side and they can't break you down, you then going through and scoring several goals. It happens so consistently on the game. There's definitely some hidden momentum meter. Well, finally, a Real Madrid sub. I thought we'd have seen more earlier. Isco's coming on. Isco. Let's see what he can do. I'm not expecting a right lot, and whatever he does right now, I imagine is consolation. That's not bad balling, though, but guess who is there? Mr. Hummels. Ferran Torres now. We're going to dink that one forward. I don't think it's the right pass. Oh, my God. They are horrendous. Linez, potentially. Hat-trick. There we go. Linez has a hat-trick against Real Madrid. They've fallen apart. They're crumbling. To be honest with you, that's how Harry Maguire plays football. I think this is very realistic. I don't think we should mess with anything. This is super realistic. Harry Maguire doing that, that's what he does. I'm super hyped for this episode today. I'm not going to lie, man. I was super excited to sit down and do this after yesterday's episode. Well, not even yesterday's episode. I recorded that episode like 2 days ago now. I don't know, like, you guys might know, but when you record content, or some people do, I don't know if everybody does it, like what their system is. I'll try and sit down and knock a few out the park in case, like, I've got stuff to do. Because I live stream as well. If you didn't know, Yorkiemann on Twitch and on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, but on Twitch, we stream Football Manager, we hang out, we chat a lot of crap there, to be honest with you. But Linez here with the hat-trick ball. That's great to see, actually. That man deserves it. He's been second fiddle to Dembele this entire series. We signed him purely because he was Mexican and he fit the bill for what we needed for the club objective stuff. But he's actually been really good. I knew when we signed him as well, I was like, we ain't just signing him to make up the numbers. I think he'll be good for us. Well, that was a dominant performance, though. Now, I don't know how my board rating went down with that performance, but the key thing here, how long is Mr. Dembele out? Oh, okay. I know what you can offer the team. 2 months. I knew it. I knew it, man. 2 months. Like, legitimately, I knew when he went down and it stops the play. Like, if it doesn't stop the play, then the injury might not be too long, but I knew when it stopped the play that was it. He was definitely holding his leg, but that was it, and he was going to be out. Imagine just having these two out at the exact same time. 88, 87 rated. Iafabal and Dembele, both out. Champions League final coming up, and we're putting a lot of faith in our younger players. So before this Bilbao game, we did have Levante, and we beat them 2-0. I mean, genuinely, we have been so good this season. We beat them 2-0, which means we go to the final home game of the season now. Hopefully to lift the trophy. Hey, I've been here before, but it was on PC. But I've been here before, but the trophy lift didn't happen. I'm going to be a very, very angry Yorkie. It doesn't happen. They're on 94 points at the moment. I think we can beat Bilbao. And what would be good is if we do beat Bilbao, because we want to keep our momentum going into, obviously, the Champions League final. Ibai Duran now apparently is unhappy, and let's be honest, the lad's already 72 rated, so he gets promoted. I don't know if we ever use him, don't know what's happening with the save, but he gets promoted. It's always nice in case we ever come back to this. Maybe I'd do some on the live stream. You know, we do another season on the live stream or a couple of seasons on the live stream, that we've got the opportunity to come back to it and we don't just neglect decisions like that. We go into this game as well, kind of knowing we can play with a lot of freedom. I think that always makes it a bit more easier on me. There is literally zero pressure on this match. Like, it doesn't matter at all. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. One thing I want to see added. Now, I don't know if this happens in Spain, so correct me if I'm wrong. This might be an English thing, but a guard of honor. I genuinely would like to see a guard of honor. I know it's just an animation. It's just a cutscene for us. But I think it'd be super cool if you saw a guard of honor, obviously for the team that won the league. Again, that might just be an English thing, so forgive me if it is. Maybe a new look Barcelona, but it's the same old Barcelona when it comes to results on the pitch this season. Absolutely is the same old Barcelona when it comes to results on the pitch this season. And we want to be no different in this match today, as we might strike early. Ferreira, we do strike early. Barcelona at it again. And it'll be 1-0 Barcelona. Bilbao might be in for a long day. Don't believe there's been an update. I don't. So these sliders should still be very difficult. We've had tough times with these sliders in the past. Look at the Man City Carabao Cup game. But I am tempted now to start tweaking. I think I just want to make them a touch more difficult. Did find out on last year's game that we had to kind of strike a balance between realistic stats in a match and difficulty. And I think we'll have to strike that again today. Let's remember, I've said it before, I'll say it again. We do have an unbelievably good team here. This is probably going to feel very different when we're managing in the Road to Glory save and in Germany after this, when our team's nowhere near as good. I've got a lot of weapons that I can use on the pitch here. We've been doing the Newcastle save side by side with this. I'm finding it nowhere near as easy with Newcastle. I'm finding it much more of a slog, much more difficult. So I kind of want that to be noted, that we do have a very good team right now. And that was a very good opportunity for them. Well saved to Stegen. This is a good play. And we can dominate possession today as well. Like, I feel super comfortable dominating possession today. I got no stress about being hyper-focused and making sure we do the correct thing. Gavi! Oh, he's tipped onto the crossbar. Well in, Unai Simon. He's a brilliant goalkeeper. There's no doubt about that. Gavi nearly bagging himself a goal here. Went low with it. Oh, that's a great save, because if that's tipped forward, Ansu Fati's there to tap that in. Here come Atletico Madrid. Oh, that's a lovely play. Atletico Madrid. Oh, that is cheeky. That is very, very cheeky. We nearly made it 2-0, but it won't be. Atletico Bilbao, sorry. I don't know why I said Atletico Madrid. I've got them on the brain. I'm mentally preparing myself to take them on. What a finish that is. Oh, that's nice. Play in, and oh my God, that was nearly 2-1 just like that. That was an unbelievable pass in. Ricky there. I'm going to play that one across. Gavi. Oh, that's lovely play to Kamara. Oh, I thought he was in. I was about to celebrate. Oh, I thought that had hit the back of the net, not the stanchion. That was very, very close. Bilbao now. Nice play. Very nice play. And there we go. They've been working up to it. Well, I said this game didn't matter, but I still want to go in form, to be honest with you. And that's not the way to do it. Let's try and pull ourselves back out of this in the second half. We started so well, and we've created a few opportunities, but we need to find the back of the net with them. Genio Dest, and I didn't like the run that Lainez was going on. Jesus Ferreira now. He needs a bit of help. He's going to get it, and that sliding is going to give me all the help I need. Lainez back across Ferreira, and we are right back in the game, and that should be a red card for the keeper. He's taken out Ferreira there, and we need him for the final. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm genuinely, the entire time while we're playing, I said genuine too many times there. The entire time we're playing this game, I'm trying to figure out what my starting 11's going to be for that Atletico Madrid game. But we are back in it, and that's the all-important thing here. We are right back in this game, and if I can put them under the appropriate amount of pressure, passes like that will help me. The appropriate amount of pressure, they could be in trouble. Lainez now. He's trying to earn himself a place in the final, because I'm tempted by Ferran Torres, just because of his neat footwork. I really like that neat footwork, but Lainez did assist for the last goal, and he's going to be fouled, and that should be a red card and a penalty. I'm asking for a bit too much. A draw wouldn't be the end of the world, would it? Again, it's all about keeping our legs fresh and fit for the game against Atletico Madrid. I'm banging on about it a lot, but it's huge. It's massive in this series, you know. It's very important to us. And they're playing some good football here now. And sometimes I'm a bit worried about pushing myself out there, but Jesus Ferreira now is going to have Ansu Fati. And this lad's quick. And this lad's quick. Ansu Fati! Oh, what a save. What a save. Well, we've got to make that 3-2. Well, both teams making a sub here. They're bringing on Paco Alcacer, and we're going to bring on Weston McKennie. Now, we've used Alcacer before, and he was really, really good for me. So, hopefully, he's not good for them. That's what I'm hoping for. Kamara! Oh, he's pulled it past the post. I can never get those to go in. They're always glancing. Well, there is an opportunity here to break away. Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati. Waits and waits and waits, and he went for Lainez. Lainez now, difficult position. Oh, feels like that was Whiskers. I've done that with Dembele so many times. I just thought we could do it with Lainez as well. Lainez now. Oh, this is how he scored in the first half. Jesus Ferreira! Yes, baby! 3-2. And we have the lead again. We haven't had the lead for a while, but we have the lead again. We're playing the Barcelona way, boys. Some great football. Some absolutely superb football. And Lainez will come off now for Ferran Torres. And Lainez has played really well. There's 2 assists for him in this game. I'm bringing on Ferran Torres to try and determine if it's Ferran Torres. I think it has to be Jesus Ferreira up top. I think it has to be. He's the top goal scorer this season. You don't not play your top goal scorer. No matter how much I like Ferran Torres, you don't not play your top goal scorer. My first chip nearly. Oh, I was so excited. I thought that was going in. I thought I'd tap the buttons at the exact perfect time to score Yorkie's first chip. It was not to be. Jesus Ferreira now. Thinks that one over perfectly for Ferran Torres for Yorkie's first chip. For Yorkie's first chip. On FIFA 22, it's only been out 3 months, lads, but Yorkie scores his first chip. Excuse me, sir. Would you like some sauce with that? Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Perfectly timed. Perfection. It's taken me so long to get that, guys. I'm sorry for the overreaction, but you don't know how many times I have tried that. You don't see them because they're embarrassing. Some of the times that I have gone through and tried to chip, and we finally score one. It's taken a long, long time. It's taken nearly 3 complete series of career modes. But we do have our first chip. And it is with Ferran Torres. And I still now don't know who I play in the final, because it was Jesus Ferreira who gave the ball to him. And I'm just confused, guys. I'm just confused. But Ansu Fati is going to send him in again. And we're going to score again. And it's just opened wide up now. They absolutely have opened wide up, and we are 5-2 up, and we are the champions of Spain. I tell you something, we are getting some bangers. The final episode of this series, potentially. We are getting some bangers, lads. We really are. What a set of games. There's just been goals galore. I hope the Champions League final stays like, you know, being the same with us in the lead, obviously, but I hope it stays the same, because it's far more dramatic and far more fun for you guys to watch when I'm having games like this. May not be super realistic, but, I mean, Barcelona being involved in high-scoring games is not the end of the world. But there you go. Yeah, La Liga champions. Barcelona. Barca are back, lads. Jesus Ferreira got a hat-trick in that. I did not realise that Jesus Ferreira would be picking up the match ball. I don't think we're going to see a trophy left here. I am positive it's supposed to be the final home game of the season, but there is no trophy lift going on. So is the trophy lift when you are exactly crowned champions points-wise, or is it the last home game of the season? I don't know, but we did not get a trophy lift there, but we have won La Liga. Well, that's mildly disappointing. I don't understand. Is that a bug? It doesn't even come up and say that we've been crowned like La Liga champions, shows us a trophy, like nothing. That's devastating. Absolutely devastating. I was ready to see Ter Stegen lift the trophy. 104 goals in the league this season, honestly. We lost 3 times overall. I think all 3 of those losses were while I was in control as well. They weren't even in the Sims. Usually I get done really dirty in the Sims. This formation and team must just I don't know. Must work well in the sim. I can tell you now, the sim isn't always my friend. You'll see that in an episode coming soon, that the sim isn't always my friend, but it has been this season with Barcelona. You get 153 million there at the end of La Liga. That is absolutely crazy. But here we are. Champions League final time. Here we go then. Here we go then. And I have opted for Torres. I just prefer his footwork. It's nothing against Lainez. Unbelievable in that last game, and he's on the bench. But I just prefer Ferran Torres' footwork. I really do. And there's just no way I can drop Jesus Ferreira. This is the strongest lineup we can physically put out. That is the Atletico Madrid lineup. I'm not going to lie, I feel really confident purely because we have still got a strong lineup, and I just know against this formation we're really good. If I can get ahead of steam, we will be really, really good in this game. It's at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But it is quite clearly fate for me to win a Champions League in my home nation, obviously. And hopefully we can achieve it. It's an all-Spanish final. And to be fair, Atletico Madrid must have done a good job. They weren't great in the league. You know, they just weren't. But it's not the end of the world for them, is it? If they go on and win the Champions League here, that's the trophy we're playing for. That is the big boy trophy we're playing for. And quite nervously playing for. I've just got a really good feeling. I've just got a really good feeling in this game. I really do. We have, in my opinion, the better squad. They might have good names there. Maybe minus João Felix. He's a really good player, but I think Jesus Ferreira, at this stage of the save, is better than Antoine Griezmann. I really do. The question is can we just spring them open? Can we just pop them open? It is going to be the key. Jesus Ferreira, early doors. Just want to give Oblak a little tester. Just let him know that we're here. And we're going to cause him problems, and he needs to do better with the ball out there, but they've recovered and then again played a poor pass. Oh, not starting well, are they? Ferran Torres now, being given the nod today. For a reason. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's lovely play. That was nearly great. Uwa with a back heel to Jesus Ferreira. If that finds the back of the net, that would have been unbelievable. Well, we started brightly. And it feels like Atletico Madrid are just struggling to settle. Maybe one or two nerves from the team. Oh, I spotted that. I spotted that. I spotted that. Oh, my God. What a save from Oblak. What a save from Oblak that is. I must admit, the longer we dominate and don't score, the more we leave the door wide open for Atletico Madrid. I will be honest with you about that. We can't afford to be doing that. We really can't. They're playing a good front line. A very good front line. It's the best part about their team. No, not when Suarez is doing that, but oh no, that was João Felix. Got Suarez on my brain. Oh, I played that too late, did I? No, the flag hasn't gone up. Ansu Fati is onside. Ansu Fati will make it 1-0 Barcelona. They left him onside. Oh, I can't believe it. He is taking the place of arguably the best player in the team this season, Iafabal, and he is shining. I said he was hit and miss. He has not been hit and miss on this end run of the season. And our number 10 goes clean through and scores. And again, we exploit the Atletico Madrid back three. Still very early doors, though. Still very, very early doors. They will settle, I imagine, at some stage. What a shock it's raining here in London. But they will settle. And when they do settle, they could cause me problems. Oh, that's a good run now for Llorente. I just need to keep tight with Mats Hummels here. And he's done a brilliant job. The ball going across. Mateus Cunha, though, in the end, will be allowed to put it across. Oh, Yannick Carrasco scores. I don't know what the animation there was, to be honest with you. I couldn't get any closer with Araujo, even though I was trying my best. Carrasco makes it 1-1 Atletico Madrid. I said they'd still be in this. Oh, God, that's put the cat amongst the pigeons on it. I did really well, but Mats Hummels then is out of position and Araujo just got stuck in the mud. I did opt in the end as well before the start of this match. Give Mats Hummels the armband. I feel like he deserves it as well. Like this season, him coming in has sheared up what was a really bad back line. This might be good for us. Yannick Carrasco gets there. Like, the back line was awful last year, and we've made, really, one enhancement to it. And it's Mats Hummels. And it's been superb to see. He's been fantastic. This is really good play now from Atletico Madrid, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. Mats. Griezmann. The Paul. Oh, they've gone all the way back. Okay, that's interesting. They have gone all the way back here, but It's going to pay in their favour. They've got us sitting very deep. João Felix there. Matt Summels did really well to read it. And Kamara does really well there. And why are they sitting so deep? I do not know. Because Ferran Torres is going to be played in. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres is going to be too late. It's not a good enough pass anyway. Ansu Fati keeps it in, but he's offside. This game has just got super scrappy all of a sudden. Well, this would be the ultimate revenge as well, wouldn't it, for Atletico Madrid? Let's be honest. Because we did beat them 8-0 in the league. Well, can we just edge our way forward now? Ricky. Oh, that's lovely. Finds Jesus Ferreira. It's going to be a good shot. It's well saved from All Black, but again, just apply some pressure. Push them back a little bit. Now, this trick has worked before for Matt Summels. So we're going to try it again. Jesus Ferreira is found. Jesus Ferreira bends it in. Oh, it's a good ball in. There's going to be Kamara that would have got onto it. We're all square at half-time. And the sweaty hands on the controller are kicking in. The nerves are definitely kicking in as well. It was a really even first half, match stats-wise. We just had one more shot. That was it. It was a really, really even first half. And well, I can see the second half potentially playing out like that as well. That is a good take there. Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati's ball over the top is unbelievable there to Ferran Torres. Great control. Great footwork. Great play. And a decent ball in. But we're just not very good at heading the football. And I don't think that would have ever changed. No matter who we signed. No matter what team I'm playing with. I tend to always be pretty bad at heading the football. Find Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati. Lifts his head up. Looks across for what he's got. Ferran Torres. Ricky. Oh, what was that, Ricky? I think he maybe could have taken a touch. I don't know what. He could have done way better than what he did. I know that much. Oh, this is good play again now. Jesus Ferreira waits. I thought it was the right decision. Who are now? Ansu Fati. Thinks it over. Ferran Torres has done brilliantly. Ferran Torres has done brilliantly. And I made the correct decision making sure that I started him today. And it's going to be 2-1 Barcelona. Everything riding on it. Absolutely everything riding on it. Unbelievable ball over. Great touch, which I just knew I could rely on. I don't think Lainez has a touch like that. I genuinely don't. And Ferran's cool, calm and collected. Massive, massive moment in this game. Swings the pendulum a little bit. And I'm too nervous to make a sub. I really am. It's got all of a sudden a ridiculous level of hot in here. Oh, that's great defending there, Naily. Yannick Carrasco now. Oh, he's actually beaten Serginho Dest. Yannick Carrasco. Get to that, get to that, get to that. Oh, I think that went out before he saved it. It might be a corner, though. It is a corner for Atletico Madrid. And it's one of those corners that is horrendous. And this could be extremely detrimental for them. It could be extremely detrimental for them. Ricky is still going. Ricky is still going. Go on, Ricky. We'll pull it back. We'll pull it back. I am in no rush here at the moment. Considering the scoreline, I'm in absolutely no rush whatsoever to force this ball forward. Kamara. We get that one out to Uar. Uar gets it in. And then we go back. Oh, it wasn't the right pass back. It's fine, though. Kamara. Jesus Ferreira. Turns on it. He's still got it. Oh, that's great. Windell. Back across. Lovely for Ferran. Maybe could have taken a touch there. Can we win it straight back? We can. Oh, my God. The pressure is starting to come now for Atletico Madrid. Jesus Ferreira will find Ansu Fati. Great footwork. This is what I want from the boys. And I thought that was my own player. It wasn't. It was João Felix. And we, all of a sudden, might be being counted against. The plus side is they're not super quick. Apart from Matheus Cunha, who is pretty quick. Windell's done brilliantly there. Windell's done brilliantly there, but Ansu Fati's blocked off. It's a good play. Yannick Carrasco. Griezmann. That's why he's the captain today, Matt Summels. He clears it, but not all too well. Araujo blocks it. And the back line is just surviving at the moment. Matheus Cunha now. Araujo does get it out. And this is where we want to break. But Kamara's pass, well, I don't know if it's Kamara's pass or Ansu Fati choosing to run there. Whatever it was, it did not work. Serrano back on the football, and this is just top-tier pressure. Oh, it's just past the post. Uar and Ricky are knackered, so we're going to bring on McKinney. We're going to bring on Nico Gonzalez. Nico's very tall and physical. And just, we don't have long to go here. We do not have long to go. I didn't see what sub they made. We just have to be clever now. We just have to be clever. McKinney. Another goal would really just cap off this performance. But I'm not sure we need it, and we do not need it. Barcelona have won the Champions League. It's been a long time since that's been said, and I don't think it was said by a Yorkshireman. But they've won the Champions League, and Mats Hummels has come to Barcelona and got his Champions League dream. Has he won one? He didn't win one with Dortmund, definitely not. So is this his first Champions League? I don't know. Wikipedia it. But Mats Hummels is going to get to lift the Champions League trophy here. And I am sweating. That was intense. Intense is one word for that. But so much fun. 2-1 in the end. Clearly the right choice to start Ferran Torres. Clearly the right choice. I debated it. I didn't know if it was the right decision. I questioned, should I do it? Should Ferran Torres be the start? I genuinely sat on that menu for a brief moment and thought to myself, I don't know which one of these players should start because they're both in great form. I went with Ferran and he scores the winner. I made the right choice. Ferran Torres scores the winner. And Barcelona win the Champions League. What a moment. What a sight. Massive for Barcelona fans. Who knows what they'll do in real life? Can they rebuild in one season? We don't know. They're already making mad moves, aren't they? They're already making deals. They can't even register Ferran Torres, but they're still doing it. They're still doing it. And we've managed to achieve it as well. I'm super happy. I've had a lot of fun with this. I'm not going to lie. I've had a lot of fun with Barcelona. It's very rare I do big teams. If I'm being honest with you, if Barcelona weren't in the position they were in and doing so badly in real life, I'm not sure I would have picked them to do this way. But I'm really happy I did because this was a lot of fun. Well, I think that is it though. I think that is the end of our journey here with Barcelona. We will obviously recap, as we always do at the end of the episode and the end of a series. Assist leader in the Champions League was Jesus Ferreira. I'm not sure he will be far off actually being the top goal scorer. 61 manager rating. We won the La Liga title and Champions League. There's a pretty decent double for Barcelona. We got 61 right, but we're not worried about that too much. Someone wanted to see other leagues. If this is something you want to see more consistently, I will do that. I am overly not too intrigued on how other leagues got on. That is purely because of the simulation. If this was, say, Football Manager, I'd probably be quite intrigued to see how other leagues got on, and so on and so forth. But hey, let's be honest with you, FIFA simulation isn't great. But here's the Premiership. Man United won the Premiership by a point over Manchester City. So a very feisty Premiership season. And, Bournemouth, Fulham, West Brom going down. So by the looks of it, the three that came up going down. We don't really need to look at the Championship. We'll gloss over that. I tell you what, we'll just look at the Major League. So we'll look at France. Obviously, PSG won it. What a shock. Oh, my God. Is there any real surprises? No, I mean, we do potentially want to do a French save at some point. If you've got any teams, leave feedback because I'm completely lost on who I would do. RB Leipzig won the Bundesliga, which will be our next destination, by the way, will be the Bundesliga. The vote going up soon. While we are here, I will kind of let you in to the secret of the teams, because we're at the end of the episode. And if you've stayed this long in the episode, then you'll know. But you are going to be given the opportunity to vote. And the four teams are going to be RB Leipzig, Wolfsburg, Hertha Berlin, and Frankfurt. Now, I wanted to stay top division. I believe our road to glory should be in England. I think it makes the most sense. So I wanted to stay top division. But I still wanted 3 or 4 seasons worth of building. Potentially less with maybe some of the bigger sides. But Hertha Berlin there, they've got decent money but don't have a great team. So there'd be a lot of work to do there and a bloated squad. Frankfurt just below them. I just like Frankfurt. I always have done since Luka Jovic was there and Sebastian Haller that season. So that'd be interesting. Wolfsburg and Leipzig. Leipzig won the league, though, in this save, so maybe Leipzig have a ridiculously good squad, and we might find it relatively easy. I don't know, but it's up to you guys. You guys will get to vote on that. Cheeky peek at the Serie A, though, and again, this is what I mean by the simulation. And this is nothing against Napoli, but Napoli won the league with 8 losses as well, which is the nuts thing. You don't often see, apart from our season here in La Liga, which is fairly close, you don't often see realistic league tables just in terms of the champion. It's rare that a team will win the league and have any more than 4 losses. That's 5. 4 losses. That's rare. If you look into it, that is rare. The fact that they lost 8 times and still won the league by a point. It's just a little bit nuts. Just a little bit nuts. Again, Serie A is a league we won't be entertaining until probably way late into this year. Probably maybe the career mode just before the new game comes out, because I'll purchase it on FIFA. I'll purchase it on PC and we'll implement the mods. But I'd rather wait until that's fully fleshed out. I mean, we can check the Eredivisie rail quick. Ajax won it, PSV. But I mean, again, the simulation just doesn't do all for me when it comes to that. It really doesn't. So let's see who our best performers were this season. What's Jesus Ferreira? We knew that already. We've been tracking it. He's gone up 7. I think that's quite possibly the first time I've ever had a player in a series go up by 7. In fact, I'm pretty positive this is the only time I've ever had a player go up by 7. But he was outstanding. He was unbelievable. Signed him on last year's game for Villarreal, and he was super good. But I didn't know how good he was going to be. Absolutely fantastic. If you're looking for a cheap young striker who grows very... This is season 2. He's 80 rated at the end of season 2. And he will keep growing. I'm not saying he'll get into the 90s, but he'll keep growing. But look at the damage we've done with him at 80 rated. He doesn't feel like his rating. And some players have that in this game. He's one of them. 31 goals, 20 assists this season. It's the assists as well. He's the top assister in the team as well. Yaffabal, of course, he isn't miles behind him, the left winger. The injury kept him out right at the end of the season. I'm sure that would have been gutting for him. Ansu Fati came in clutch, eh? Ansu Fati came in clutch, going up by 384 rating. Now, this is someone who would reach into the 90s. And Bele there as well, and arguably the most efficient player in the team, because 14 assists and 16 goals, only 24 appearances, 10 less than Yaffabal, 10 less than Ansu Fati, so really impressive. And Ferran Torres, when he came into the team as well, that's super impressive. That 13 goals in 20 appearances is pretty handy. He went up by 2. But again, this is what I was saying. It was difficult to choose because look at Linus's assists. He's not necessarily the goal getter, but he's got unbelievable ability to assist the football. He's 86 rated at 22. This guy could end up being 90, which is definitely because of dynamic potential. But really cool that you can unearth these kind of gems. McKinney, I think, would have done better as well if it weren't for injury. I mean, we have a decent team. We'll take a quick look at the team and see how well they grew and whatnot. Pepe went up by 4 out on loan, which is good to see. Guerrero went down, and I would have given him a new contract, to be honest with you, because I would have wanted him to stay at the club until he retired. Trincao went up by 2. Torres, we know, already went up. Dembele went up. Cortez up by 4. Some of these youth players will have big upgrades when they didn't play that much. Demir up by 6, but again, we would have sold him. Pereira actually went up out on loan. Ricky up by 2. I enjoyed using Ricky. A lot of people thought highly of him, and I thought he was good. And then we've got 2 players that I'd really like to revisit in a different save at some point, and that is Nico Gonzalez and also Gavi, because I feel he's 18. We just didn't get to see enough of him, and you won't see enough of him unless you do a road to glory. No matter what save you buy him in, you know, you're probably not going to see the best of him unless you do a road to glory and pick him up in that. So I'd like to revisit both of them eventually down the line. There's always some players I'll make exception for. We didn't get to use them as much as I would have liked to. Abe went up on loan, and Amara, I think, would have gone up more, but he seemed to have a few injury problems. Best, very good right back, up by 4. Again, you know, we all know what to expect for Best. He's absolutely rapid. If he was going to pick up a right back, he'd be up there on the list. Eric Garcia, I may not be a fan, but he went up by 2. And Araujo, I really enjoyed using. He's a top player. He's physical, he's strong. Once you train him a bit as well and pick up his speed, because he's very sluggish in season 1, he was super sluggish, but season 2 came into his own and was brilliant next to that man. Absolutely fantastic next to that man. Wijndal as well, another great player that we signed. I felt like he was fantastic. And yeah, I mean, that is it. Ter Stegen as well. I mean, I would argue that Ter Stegen is probably the player of the series, because over the 2 seasons, unbelievable from him. But that is it. The end of a journey, and a fun one. A cheeky short one, but you have to have these kind of career modes on the channel, and I imagine a lot of you, well, not a lot of you, but you know, some of you came in because of this career mode, and that's what it's all about. Now, I will be moving on to the German one. That's coming up very soon, obviously. I need to do the prep work and the planning and the thumbnail and all that jazz once the team's decided. So the vote will go up tomorrow, and then you guys decide, and I would imagine the back end of the week or the weekend, you will see the start of that series. In the worst case scenario, it would probably be Monday, but yeah, I don't know yet. We'll see what happens with the vote and how quickly I can put stuff together. Obviously, Newcastle's still going on. That'll ramp up a little bit now. But to be honest with you, I kind of want to keep Newcastle as that thing that's just, 3 times a week. There is some My Player stuff in the work, but I kind of don't want to release that until Newcastle's done. Again, don't want to fill my plate too much with stuff that's going on, especially with the consistency with streaming and stuff like that. Right, I appreciate you all. I've rambled on enough. Thank you very much for watching this series. It's been an absolute pleasure. That is series number 2, fully complete here on the channel. This one and Leicester. Obviously, we won't count Tottenham because Daniel Levy is he's a prick on FIFA. But anyway, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next series.